This is something me and Monty have been looking forward to for quite a while, as the game went rather stale for a few months. It won't let me engage, that's a great start.
You've got to leave it a few seconds before it loads. I'm just loading in now. Create a new character, I think.
Dominion, there it is.
Yeah, have you seen the new screen that comes up when you load in? So hang on, I've just loaded in using my original character.
I'm creating the character now.
Right, well I need to go back then.
Well, it's alright, they've got it from two different perspectives. Guys, do check out Monty Burns-Wakey's channel. He will leave his channel in the description in the comments.
I can't, it won't let me. It won't let you put links in the comments.
Right, you can leave your channel name though. Engineer, science officer, or tactical officer.
Well, what did you want?
Suits tactical better.
Yeah, well that's what they were built for, weren't they?
Yeah. They look weird. He's got a melon head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can change it, that's good.
New character.
3 seconds.
What I forgot to do is ask the fleet.
Oh, you can make him look like a alpha, gamma, delta.
Yes. What's going on here, Mug?
Older.
Why is it doing this? It's been so slow. I went to create a new character and tried to select Dominion, and I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, mine's doing it as well, don't worry.
And with creating the new character, you will automatically be a Gamma recruit.
Yeah. Well, I don't want that hairstyle because it looks like he's got a penis on his head.
Yeah, it's got to be a tactical. Most of my characters are tacticals.
Yeah, most of mine are. I'm not going to bother changing his neck length or anything like that. Not going to bother bulking anymore. It's been extremely slow.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, you can change the spikes if you jump there.
Yeah.
And the advanced settings.
Yes.
No, that makes him look like a cross between a Klingon and a Jem'Hadar. I think we'll go with a classic. Species 4 I went for.
Yeah, that's why. You mean with the head?
Yeah, the advanced ones.
Oh, I haven't done that yet. Let's have a look. Head type. I only have 1, 2 and 3.
Oh, you can change the Ketracel white style as well.
Yeah.
How would you change the style of that? It's just a tube that goes in his neck. Oh, I do miss that giant TV. I can barely see anything. Look at it.
Zoom in on your character then.
I'm zoomed right in.
Yeah, I'm going for colour A6 because that looks about right. Oh, he's got a ponytail.
Jem'Hadar clothing styles. I think I might just keep it as standard, as a standard clothing for the Jem'Hadar.
What the fuck is going on here? The eye colours?
Oh, there's no point doing the eye colours, you'll never see it.
No, exactly. Ooh, spikes.
Yeah, I've just done this. Let's get that on. Ooh, that looks good. Like that.
Which one?
They're changing the colour of his uniform.
Alright, yeah. Which head did you go for then? He's like with the spikes or his cranium?
I went Jem'Hadar 2 and then Jem'Hadar Scales 3. And then I went Spikes 4.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go cranium 2. No.
Have a Jem'Hadar as a creature.
I'll go for spikes 3.
Actually, it would be accurate if they were out of 10% white. Thoughtful Jem'Hadar. That's not right. We'll have a stern. Reduce his height, because they are usually quite tall blokes. Not much you can do with the uniform. No com badges. Yeah.
Well,
What is that thing? There's like a giant gun on his back. And then a tricorder. That's not a tricorder, that's a giant ass shield. Ah, you can change the neck tubes.
mm-hmm.
I've gone for neck tube 3, he's got 2 in his neck.
I think I'm going to go brawler for Jem'Hadar. And he's going to be 6'6".
I did mine a similar height. Why would I want him to wear Star Trek Discovery boots? If they bring them into the next series of Discovery, then they've just ruined it.
Give him some muscles.
I'm not bothering with that. The hip attachments are awful. Although that one's quite good, it gives him sort of a pouch. Well, actually, yeah, the name of it is pouch.
What colour did you go for the uniform then?
It's a bit hard to describe. You'll see when we're in the game.
I think I'm going to have a blue.
Whatever I've done though, I do quite like the colour.
No, I don't want to make him look like Michael Jackson in the Thriller video. Yep. Have that one. Oof. Yeah, that's good. put gloves on him.
Of course I did. So far we have one viewer. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for tuning in.
I don't want to make his gloves look Andorian.
I'll continue at the same time as you, so I'm not jumping ahead.
Oh, now he folds his arms so I can't see his gloves. What a muppet. Wrist attachment, gem head R1 or gem head R2.
Given the background in which he's standing, it looks like we're going to be given a gem head ship straight out.
Yes, you are.
I know you can get them as Federation characters, but it's just not the same as a Federation character. I'd say the uniform I put on him, it's like a cross between Starfleet colours and Jem'Hadar colours. Original Starfleet colours, should I say.
Stop crossing your arms, I want to see the flipping... Ooh, can put a backpack on.
It's not notified me that you've seen.
Yeah, I am.
Oh yeah, there it is. Now people want to talk to me when I'm doing stuff.
Typical. Ooh, let's have a look. Can I put what can I put on his pants? Loose or tight? No, I'll have the tight. I'll have the tuck tight.
Are you watching it back as you're playing it?
Nope.
I would, but it counts as a view. And that way, if you're on there, you can respond to any live chats. We're still creating that.
Yep.
Still, I'll bulk up this torso a little bit then. Really long necks.
Why can I not change the colour of his pants?
Oh, you can't. They're standard. You can't do anything with them.
Oh, that sucks. Right, I am ready to go.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Continue.
Uh,
Well, the Jem'Hadars went by codes of numbers, didn't they? Like first, second, third.
They did still have names though.
I don't know. I'm nicking a name from one of my favourite TV shows. Blazon, what is up? Thank you for tuning in. I'm here with Monty Burns-Wakey. We are doing this stream because we've been looking forward to this for quite a while now.
Yes, we have. Let's have a look. Oh, come on. That'll do. Let's see. Random ship names. Oh, the Jem'Hadar ships.
I am getting excited for Spider-Man PS4. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the order of the collector's edition because they are sold out worldwide, so I have to downgrade and get the deluxe edition. Oh, ship now. What would you call your ship?
I'm just doing it as random. I mean, you can always change it later.
I'm going to look for a ship now. A second. 1 second.
Ha! I'm going with Patrol UH-11. A UH-11 is a Huey helicopter.
I'm calling it the Milano. And if anyone's a Marvel fan, you will know that it's Peter Quill's ship name. Okay, ready to engage?
Yep. Doing it. Loading.
No, it's just randomised it.
Whoops. Oh, here we go. I've now got the cutscene. Oh, the graphics on this look good.
Well, let me choose the ship name. There we go. Yeah, Star Trek is actually an interesting game, Blazon. It did go stale for a bit, but if you download it and go through it all now, there's so much to do.
Hello, Odo.
All I can hear in my ear is your fan.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, but you know what it's like in my flat. It's a sauna.
Isn't mine.
Mine's hotter than yours. Stupid British weather.
I could have got it on the PlayStation Store from a pre-order, but I wanted all the extra little niggly bits that came with it. Sort of a collection hoarder that way. Yeah, it saved me some money as well. It was cheaper than the 130 odd that it was going to cost me.
Several containment cells at this penal installation have been breached. A number of prisoners are attempting to escape. Their likely destination is the shuttle facility and landing area.
This is the same prison facility where the general was held, isn't it?
No idea. Oh, come on, my laptop's being slow. Right, let's have a look. What do we have to do? Ah, I have to go down here, I believe. I have no object. Meet up with the beta squad and hunt down the groups of prisoners.
Right. Oh, it gives you an automatic weapon. That's cool.
Yeah, you get a weapon, you get a ship when you create a new gem character. Cause
automatic level 60 as well. I don't like the gun. Burst fire.
yes, it is. There is a second gun.
Oh. That is it. Yeah, but basically, that version does come with everything that the collector's edition comes with, but the statue, and it's the statue I was wanting. It's only secrets now for it. Normally, I know you get accolades for exploring sometimes.
I don't know. Oh, sugar. There goes the ice flock on the fan.
It's been a while, so how do you roll again?
Don't ask me. I haven't played this game since March. Because that's when the last update was. I've heard.
It's L3.
Yeah, and run is... No. R3 to roll.
Yeah. Is that you?
I shouldn't know. I won't be in the same instance as you. Where have we got to go? Let's have a look.
Blazing, if you are still wanting the collector's edition, I believe there are still a few available at GameStop.
Yeah, I will do that, Blazing. I'm going to turn the fan off anyway.
Yeah, that was glitched out a bit. Where am I going here? I'm on some kind of platform.
I have no idea.
Turn the volume down on your phone as well, Nick.
I haven't got anything on in the background.
No, but I can hear the echo from you watching it back.
I'm not watching it back.
Alright. I'm glowing green. It's like I'm being assimilated again. Check for life signs. I've just killed him. There's going to be no life signs.
Let's have a look-see. Right, where do we need to go now?
This weapon might be crap, but it's powerful.
A large number of prisoners are escaping the facility and heading your way. Stop them.
Well, what I do when I'm live streaming is I play it through my chat headset, so I don't have to deal with the echo of my TV. I learned very early on when I was doing walkthroughs of games that it was echoing quite a lot.
Yep, that's exactly what I do. In fact, I've played pretty much every game audio through my headset. So, yeah,
Wow.
I'm going green as well. Whoa!
Have you tried the perks yet? Square, L1, R1 and whatnot? Oh, that's the one to bring someone back to life.
Yeah. What's L1?
Open it back up so I can respond to these comments.
Right, now where do I go?
Yeah, so you've really got to regulate the volume when it comes to live streaming, otherwise you just either hear one thing or you hear another or you hear several things.
Yeah. Right, that's that one done. That was a holographic situation.
But yeah, it was a bit too easy.
Yeah, I think I've just got a new officer. Don't know. Three of them. You've got to talk to all three of them.
Yeah. He said follow me, but follow me more.
Hmm.
This ship's the TARDIS. It's bigger on the inside.
Hmm.
These Jem'Hadar ships always look really small.
Yeah. They do. Hang on a sec. I have an idea.
Yeah, it is a super easy game to beat. It's Saints Row. I think I beat it within a couple of hours, to be fair. It's really short. But I got it for free on the PlayStation Store a while back, in one of their free promotions.
Wayoon!
What FIFA? I thought the last Wayoon claim was dead.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, it's definitely fun.
What's fun?
The last Wayoon claim, he was meant to be dead. In DS9, the minion changed and said he was dead.
There's Odo.
Yeah, that's what Get Out of Hell was supposed to be. It was just supposed to be an add-on to the other Saints Row games. After the crazy aliens in, yeah, destroyed everything.
Aren't we supposed to be talking about Star Trek here?
Yep, I'm losing my train of thought. Is it his voice at the bottom?
No, I don't think it is. It might be. I could be wrong.
Jeffrey Combs, isn't it?
Yeah. That's who originally played it.
It does sound like him in some instances, but you know.
In others it doesn't. Yeah.
I mean, it can't sound like now how he did 20 years ago, can it?
No. Well, considering Deep Space Nine is 25 years old.
What's this about? Is the Dominion going to war with the Federation again?
No. They're going to team up, by the sounds of it, against the Hurt. If you remember the last episode, where DS9 basically got obliterated,
Yeah.
it was destroyed by the Hurt. And that's who we've got to battle.
Okay. I've forgotten for a game of this magnitude how good the graphics actually were.
Yeah.
It is a really big game.
Oh, that's how you get out of there.
Oh, acquire ships. Tier 1, we can't afford. Tier 2, there aren't any. Small craft, 0 HQ, but we can't afford any.
3,000 Zen? You thought you were supposed to get a ship?
But yeah, I thought it was supposed to give you one. There's nothing else, it's only a tier 1 ship. Oh no, the tier 6.
Yeah, there is tier 6, but you can't have one free.
You can't even have the small craft.
Nope.
ship manager. Oh no, you have got a ship.
Yeah.
Go across the way.
Yep.
It's got a level 4 mastery.
And you've got a small craft as well.
It's like a mini fighter. Oh, the weapons are all Tetrion based.
Yes, the Jem'Hadar did use Tetrions.
So I'm not too fond of the Tetrion weapons. I think they're a bit clumsy. But sometimes they misfire.
Yeah, but at least everything's already Mark 12.
So that's our ship then. So where are we going now? Return to Wayoon. If you guys are just tuning into the stream, thank you so much. Both me and Monty appreciate it. Do check out his channel for a second perspective on this video.
Right, here we go.
I like that picture there.
Here we go.
Oh, she's manoeuvrable.
Don't know yet. I haven't started flying her.
Oh, so manoeuvrable. Attack pattern Alpha 3. Which is basically the basic manoeuvres. No, too far away.
A Deep Space Nine lockbox.
Oh, that rapid fire is beautiful. This is so much better than Destiny because you actually get to battle in space rather than just go on the ground and do everyone. Powerful. For that. Did 5,000 damage. Look, 5,000 damage on it already.
$10,000, 100,000 polar on damage already.
I'm just activating all the perks at once to see what they do. It's gonna get crazy, guys. That one's leaking all kinds of plasma. What's the energy weapon on this thing? It's like a directed beam. Attack pattern photo 1, torpedo scope 3, yes, sounds like they're using quantum torpedoes.
Maybe. I forgot to check what weapons were on it.
I've already just dealt 100,000 torpedo damage. It's got a volley.
I keep getting lockboxes.
So do I.
Ooh, the little sods.
Basic maneuvers 4. I've only got the basic maneuvers 2 on the Federation ships. You know these lockboxes are going to be completely useless to us.
Not for me, I've got a load of keys, haven't I?
Anyway, show off.
I'm still thinking about buying that new pack for 1500 Zen.
1500 Zen?
I don't get what you mean by that, Dan.
Wormhole.
Can you explain?
Another viewer, thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate the support. I am currently streaming with Burns-Wakey, so do check out the channel as well and get a second perspective on this video. As of this moment, we're all dead. That's comforting. That's really not something you say to support your troops, is it?
Nope.
Already.
Up to what? Okay, where's the wormhole then?
Yeah, I too was trying to contain my laughter for that scene.
Ah, yes. Now I get it. Now I get what you mean.
What do you mean you get what I mean?
No, so one of my viewers. Nobody helps themselves but themselves. So you're implying a double negative. It's I couldn't remember where I'd heard it, but I couldn't remember, and it turns out that it's a Spock quote from the original series. Very nice.
Oh dear. The F9's dead.
Well, it was dead in the last. It was dead at the end of the last featured episode, wasn't it?
Oh, it's from that different perspective. You know when we were doing it and the Dominion popped in.
Yes. Now you're playing as the Dominion.
Yeah. Relationships.
I have no idea.
Oh, she'll be back. There's nothing set to auto.
Yes, you've got to set them all to auto again.
I'd rather not explode. I'd rather not explode. There's those tiny little ships that peck at you. How tall for you to spread? Anti-proton sweep.
Ooh. Oh, these little sods are taking my shields down like mad.
Yeah, they did, mate. I had to keep running away. Ooh. Oh, I've got a team.
Have you?
I'm going boarding the station.
Already?
You know I'm good at those space battles. See, I would prefer to be playing Star Trek Bridge Crew on the VR because I think that'd be a bit more interesting than this.
Yeah, I think it would.
Because that actually allows you to control the ship yourself rather than just play about with it on buttons.
I am heavily damaged. Here we go. I am beaming down. Let's go. Is it?
Until exactly that happens, I'm fighting a load of what look like bugs. Have anyone seen Wreck-It Ralph? They kind of look like the cyborgs from Wreck-It Ralph.
Okay, darling. I'll do whatever you say.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Ooh, look at the size of that weapon.
More cyborgs. Oh, I'm firing stuff out of the palm of my hand now because my gun hasn't spawned in.
Damn bugs. Uh-oh.
Medical threatening posture, security escort. Don't you think they look like cyborgs from Wreck-It Ralph?
No, a little bit, yeah.
I think the only view I've got left now is myself watching it back. I don't know if Blazing swapped over to your channel.
I have no idea. Oh, got to go use a transporter-y thing.
Yep, then it's just into another big battle.
Oh, great.
It's kind of repetitive from that previous episode where you fight with Zinkethi.
Yeah.
It's actually the same interior. I think we've got a shield up there. Oops, didn't do that. Just played my own guy left there and a good idea.
You're not supposed to kill your own guy.
He was in the way. Oh, Klingons in their flashing booties.
Excuse me.
She looks like a Kelvin Klingon and that's wrong. I don't like that.
That away.
Except she's got hair.
No, she. I've just looked on your screen, and she is like an next-gen Klingon.
Yeah. But as for the new Klingons and Discovery Klingons and whatnot, why they remove the hair and make them just completely facial rigid? I'll never know.
No.
So Monty is new to the gaming scene channel. Who would much appreciate a subscribe if you guys could help him out. So appreciated.
Yup. Right. Oh, there we go. Talk to the commander.
This is actually our second collab video. You should check out our Crew 2 collab video. We're doing sort of a police chase. It's quite hilarious.
Yes, that was fun.
Also, credit to Jamie O'Toole for taking part in that as well.
And Porky Row.
Oh. So I think we'll sort out all these Jem'Hadar bits first, then we'll swap back to the Federation character and do that featured episode.
Can do the featured episode as the Jem'Hadar. That way you're going to get rewards.
It'll be from two different perspectives, though, won't it?
Well, yeah.
It'll be like two different missions.
We'll have to do it as a team, though.
Oh yeah. Zincafi are a weird looking species.
Yes, they are.
So as well as this guy's has been doing some GTA videos, because that's just had a new update and that's new and fresh, like this. So it seems like we've got a lot to keep ourselves busy this month.
Yep. We certainly have.
There's those 2 new Crash Bandicoot levels that still haven't played yet.
Yeah, Dan, the Borg are one of my favourite species. Especially when they turn Picard into a Borg.
If I ever see a cube or a sphere in the atmosphere, I'm just gonna
leg it.
Run and hide. Yeah, run and hide in the deepest, darkest hole. Because any Trek fan would be like, "Yep, we're boned."
Ooh, they got powerful weaponry. Where's mine? I want one of them.
I want that one.
Get off me, you spidery thing.
Yeah, they sort of cling to you, they latch onto you.
Just kind of reminds me of the scorpions on Nimbus.
Those are a pain in the ass.
I can't see what I'm supposed to be shooting at.
It's just spawned me from a bloody cutscene and straight into a battle.
Oopsie. Go around that way.
Go to the armory and blow up the starbase, because that's an easy task. At least it didn't say exterminate the starbase, that would be a bit too Doctor Who.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. And of course, all the characters keep saying, victory is life.
Yeah.
But then again, that's what the Jem'Hadar did, so...
I'm really surprised they haven't done a piss take video where they actually meet the Doctor in the TARDIS and they're like, why is there a blue box in front of us?
Somebody will have done it somewhere.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, it says go to the armory and destroy the starbase.
Yeah, I'm in the armory now. Got that bumped into Starfleet. It's in the background of the commander that you talk to, it shows a very low resolution version of your character. Your Starfleet character, I mean. And then he disappears when you come out of the cutscene.
Whoops. Whoops, what whoops. May have just pressed the wrong button. The angels have the phone box. Oh, that would be, yeah, that would be very bad. Very bad indeed.
I actually think the Weeping Angels would have made a better Star Trek villain than the Doctor Who villain.
Maybe. Okay, where is he? Where it says go talk to the commander. Where is he?
Well, imagine how many times Star Trek fucks around.
Oh, there
it
is.
Travel.
Yeah.
That's why I think the Weeping Angels would have worked better on Star Trek.
Yeah, some of the Doctor Who aliens would, I guess, would fit into the Star Trek universe.
Doctor Who came before Star Trek, though, so you've got to...
Yes, it did, yeah.
What they own and what they don't own.
Well, if you think about it, the Borg are kind of Cybermen, aren't they?
Well, yeah.
But obviously the Borg are... They have human or other species, and the technology is just added to them. So...
Yeah, but Blazing, that's a good point. Like, the Federation has the Temporal Prime Directive, and they never follow it.
How many times did Kirk break it?
How many times did Janeway break it?
Kirk broke it more. Don't you remember that episode of DS9 where that Trials and Tribulations?
32 temporal violations.
Yeah, exactly. That was just Kirk.
But by that point, though, Janeway was still lost in the Delta Quadrant, so they didn't know her experiences. Yeah, again, the Flash is another prime example of shows messing around with time travel.
I don't mind time travel ones. I think, to be fair, one of the... Yeah, Admiral Janeway's Borg tactics, yeah.
But when it's time travel in the Flash, it just completely ruins the sort of the whole storyline and just rewrites itself. Whereas in Star Trek, it somewhat corrects itself.
Yeah, but then again, you've got to think about it. In Star Trek, you know, you've got the guys from the 29th century looking after the timeline. Daniels, for example.
And where were they when future Janeway came back to bring younger Janeway back to the present?
Yeah, I don't think they actually cared about that.
They should have done it. Ruined the whole temporal timeline and like 20 odd years worth of future.
Well, yeah. I mean, you have to admit, the Borg used Janeway and Janeway used the Borg, so it was kind of a two-way street. And at least we got a very nice young lady in the series. I mean, it's not Star Trek without a fit young lady, is it?
It's not Star Trek without the token Vulcan.
Yep, true.
Enterprise.
Although on Next Gen there was no Vulcan crew member on the ship. There was no main member of the cast that was Vulcan.
I suppose you could have counted Deanna Troi as that.
No, she was Betazoid. Well, half Betazoid.
She would have technically been the token Vulcan.
Yeah, but the big Picard. To be fair, if I was going into a Star Trek-y style battle, I think Picard is the one I would want to be with in that battle.
Janeway.
Nah, it's got to be Picard for me.
Janeway's cunning. She sort of obeys the rules, but by bending them to her own will.
I mean, what the big question is what about Sisko?
Well, he's gone. He's dead.
Well, we know he's dead, but
he's not dead. He's
yeah, but people say that he wasn't exactly a good commander or a captain.
He was a good captain.
Well, he started off as a commander, didn't he? Now, what I don't get is why the Federation put a commander in charge of a space station rather than a full-blown captain. It doesn't make sense.
They were just dealing with the aftermath of Wolf 359 at the time, so they didn't really have that many personnel left.
No, Sisko took command of DS9 3 years after Wolf 359.
Still got to think how much of a recovery they're taking from that loss, though.
Yes, but the thing is the whole Cardassian and Bajor thing, because obviously the Cardassians had invaded Bajor for 70 or more years. The Federation didn't do anything. So why all of a sudden...
They didn't want to get involved in their affairs with the prime directors and whatnot.
Well, yeah.
So they waited until the war was over to go for it.
But like I said, why?
One of the Bajorans in Voyager sort of sums it up quite well. She said something about after the occupation of Bajor, something to do with the Prime Directive, Starfleet was so eager to have Bajorans in Starfleet that they just welcomed it with open arms.
Kira wasn't. Kira wasn't.
She wasn't.
She wasn't. No, she wasn't.
She wore a Starfleet uniform once, and she had a temporary commission of Lieutenant Commander.
She was still part of the Bajoran thing. The only Bajoran that I knew of in Star Trek in any guise.
Right.
Yes.
Unless you go to Voyager with that Bajoran that came in season 6. She was the one that couldn't get anything right. She was always crap at her job.
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to re-watch it again.
I've not long finished watching Voyager. I love Voyager. It's my favourite series.
Next gen's probably my favourite.
Well, Star Trek Online is good because all the episodes from STO are sort of continuations from those series.
Yeah.
It's like this is a continuation from the end of DS9.
Yeah. I mean, Starfleet vessels always go boom, unless you've got Scotty or one of their chief engineers on board. One of the good chief engineers.
Sorry to put you off, I know what you're saying.
No, it is good that Star Trek Online has all the, species in the game. I mean, admittedly, you can't play as every species.
Well, no, they had to put some kind of cap on it.
But it's nice to be able to see all aspects of Star Trek. I mean, think about it, we've got our 23rd century characters. We've been in the Delta Quadrant and the Dyson Spheres. Yeah, the TOS characters. We've been in the Delta Quadrant, and now we've got the Gamma Quadrant.
When we were in the Delta Quadrant, we had dealings with what happened with Voyager 20 odd years later.
Yeah, because Neelix came back, Harry Kim was there, Tuvok.
There was the duplicate Harry Kim as well, from the episode where he actually died from the Quantum Voyager.
So the Star Trek Online. So I mean, some people say that Star Trek Online isn't really canon, but it does have a lot of the original elements in it.
If you play all the episodes in order from the beginning of creating a character, then it is canon.
Oh, Deep Space Nine's looking a bit bonked.
And Blazing, that is a really good point that you brought up last point, actually, because technically all of Star Trek is a Flashpoint timeline, because they've all fucked with time travel at some point.
Yeah.
Ooh, what to choose? Klingons or Starfleet?
Well, I haven't even got a KDF. I haven't even got a Klingon character yet.
I ain't either, so choose Klingons.
No, I mean, I'm going to actually create a new character and do it as a Klingon. Like I've got the Romulan. I've got the thing is I've got 3 Federation characters.
Blazing just made a good point on it. He says, the way I see it, if the original creator gets money off it, then it is canon.
Yeah. But Gene Roddenberry obviously has died, and his family don't get they don't get anything from Discovery.
The CBS that get the money then.
Yeah. Because if you watch the documentary about Leonard Nimoy, you will see that there was a reason why he didn't appear in the motion picture straight away. Because he was in a dispute with Paramount and CBS. They were making money off his likeness and stuff, and it was the same with Gene Roddenberry. You know, Gene Roddenberry, yes, he was getting paid for it, but he wasn't getting a lot.
I'm standing on this Choose Your Ally screen waiting for Monty.
Yeah, I'm here now. Shall we? Well, let's go Klingons then.
Yeah, we always go Starfleet, don't we?
Yeah, let's go Klingons this time.
Interesting choice.
Yep. And of course you can't go back once you've created it.
Oh. Unless you create another one.
Well, you see, that's why I'm thinking about buying the pack with the 1500 Zen, because that gives me another character slot.
Trippy Kills 13 Gaming. No, it's not just flight based in space. You can go down to planets. You can visit Earth. You can visit Earth Space Dock, Bajor, Deep Space Nine, things like that. You can go to the Delta Quadrant, the Gamma Quadrant.
New Romulus. If you're aligned, hey, now we'll actually be able to go on. We'll actually be able to go to the Klingon homeworld. We've never been there. Oh, what's the lizard? Oh, Gorn. The Gorn. The lizards.
Yes, the Gorn.
Yes, because that's what my viewer just asked me what it was.
Trippy Kills 13 Gaming, no problem. It is actually worth a download. Now that they've practically added everything into the game that's on PC, if you play it from the beginning from creating one character, then you've got so much to do. It's just a huge world, and it is so canon to the original series.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, they are, Dan, they are tall, yeah. They Gorn are tall. But, obviously, you know, every species, alien races and whatever, they're all going to be different sizes, they're different shapes. But, obviously, the one thing that bothered people about Star Trek is the fact that all the aliens look pretty much human. So, you know, that's the problem. But anyway, right.
Here.
What?
Let's come up with something. Gear up some of them specialist episodes.
Oh yeah, that's the new screen that you get when you log in now. You get that now. Yeah. I'm just looking at your screen now. Did you claim your free? Oh no, you'll have to do it on your main Federation character. There is a pack that gives you some rewards because of the fact that they've now increased the level to 65 rather than capped it at 60.
Which we have to go back and redo on our Federation characters.
Yeah, hey Dan, that is pretty much spot on there. He said, one of my viewer says, listen to this. My viewer says, be careful of the female Orion seductive. Yes.
Sure Captain Archer knows that firsthand.
We all know about the Orion slave girls.
Yeah, Kirk and Archer know best.
Yeah, the Orions were pretty good.
They were so much better in Enterprise, though. They were so much more nude.
So
what do you do on this new opening screen then?
There, you can just read it and say, just have a look. When you go onto your main Federation character, though, you will have an option to claim a reward for it.
Oh.
So
the wormhole now appears in space rather than just going in the DS9 system.
Yes, it does. Ooh, what have I got? Oh, I've got no traits. I've got no. It says I've got a trait, but where is it?
Blazing's just said he feels like we've just recited a South Park episode with the Menderberries. Remember when Kirk had sex with Dead Orion?
Yeah. What do you think, Dan? What do you think of Vulcans then? You know, because
Paul was hot.
Yeah, but the problem is Vulcans only mate once every 7 years. Damn, those geezers must be frustrated.
I couldn't do that. I had trouble after a couple of months.
7 years? Flipping heck. But then again, it just shows that, you know, different species, different rituals and everything. Yeah, but the one thing is, somebody did make a joke. Oh no, it was in one of the Star Trek films. What is it? Star Trek 6, where Kirk and McCoy get imprisoned on Rura Penthe, and Kirk's in that fight with that creature, and he either punches him or kicked him, and the woman Marta, that shapeshifter, turns around and says, "Not all species have genitals in the same place." It's the only time I think I've heard it in Star Trek referencing.
No. Men in Black did it best. KK, he's a Balchinian.
Yeah. Yeah, pulls the thing down and he's got 2 giant balls hanging down on his chin.
He's kicking him in where he thinks the nuts are first. He's like, oh, why aren't you feeling this?
Right. Before we continue with any battles and stuff, let's go. Let's team up, and we shall go and have a look at the newly revamped Deep Space Nine.
Oh, is it? Has it been revamped?
Yes, it's now more screen accurate inside.
I'm going into the system now.
So I'm just going to approach Deep Space Nine, and then I will meet you. Wild Wild West. I don't think I ever watched that film.
No, I don't think I did either.
I know it was a Will Smith film because he did the theme tune to it.
Hail Rom's flagship.
Yeah, no, just go. Right.
I'm at Deep Space Nine. The docking ports are somewhat accurate now. The Jem'Hadar ships fit in them.
Yeah, the Jem'Hadar ships do, but my Defiant is still too small. My Defiant's still, you know, the docking clamps are bigger than the actual ship. Where are you, sir? Let's have a look. I don't know if you're still in here with me.
You'll have to go in my instance.
Let's have a look, see then. I've forgotten how to do that. Change instant.
Open the map. Then press triangle.
Yeah.
Ooh, people using Ferengi ships.
Yeah.
Of course, someone has paid the Zen and the dilithium or whatnot to get the best top-end Jem'Hadar ship.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this thing.
Spock was turned into a... Spock turned... When... Blazing? When did Spock turn into a robot? I think you might be able to, you should be able to join my instance, because I can't join yours. I can't remember...
It says yours is full. No, it says you're in mine.
Oh, right, well,
What's your character called?
What's my character called? Hang on.
My ship
Honoured
is
First
called...
Kurak Rax. And my ship is DV Patrol UH-11.
My ship's called the Milano and my character is Needy.
Oh yeah, there you go, I can see you. Yeah, I can see you there. Yeah, I can see you there now. You're in front of me. Right, so if we
this, back to team.
Yep. Right. And dock at Deep Space Nine. Now look, you've now got different options here. When you click dock,
PS9 theme in.
Click dock, and I want to show you something.
Dock.
Yeah, ready?
Yep. Oh, you'll get to see what I did for my outfit now as well.
Yep. There was one thing missing with the original version of Deep Space Nine on this game, and you're about to find out what it was.
I think we figured out what was missing.
No, watch. Look at this now. You've clicked dock instead of just beaming straight onto the station, yeah? Because you're with me.
You come out of the docking port, don't you?
You'll see. You'll see. Oh, what's going on here?
You're in the docking port. You're in the docking port.
Yep. There you go.
Where the hell are you?
In front of you.
Oh, my screen up.
Oh, hang on, that's weird then. That's weird, I can't...
Wow, this is actually accurate now. The corridors aren't overly sized.
No, and it's taken them a long time to get to this.
And they've got the spiral staircase.
Yes, they've got the spiral staircases. So you can go up them now.
Terra Nova Supernovas.
Yeah.
Utopia Planitia Workleys. I love these banners.
Yep.
Jupiter Station stem bolts.
Yep, you've also got... you can also go in Garak's shop.
Ferenginar Liquidators. I'm just looking at all these banners first.
Here we go, I'm going into Quarks.
Orion Buccaneers.
I'm going into Quarks.
New Berlin Craters. I'll join you in Quarks soon. I'm just looking at all the banners. Catan Claws, is that Caton Claws or Catan Claws?
I don't... Caetian.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They're a
Blue
species,
balls
aren't
on
they?
water. They've actually got
Yeah,
the
they've got the base...
decoration.
Yeah, they've got the baseball things on the walls.
Yeah. I'm just exploring. I'll join you in Quarks in a moment. London Kings!
Yep.
Slime Devils. Bozeman Titans. That's a Starfleet one.
Yep. London Kings.
Lake Armstrong Eagles, that's another Earth one.
Yeah, that's American. Oh, hang on, no, it's
Quite
not.
big.
That'll be that'll probably be a lunar one, a moon one.
Yeah. Because it's got a lunar ship.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like Cochrane's ship.
The Phoenix.
Yeah. Pike City Pioneers.
Pike City Pioneers have been mentioned in the game quite a lot.
They
Cisco
haven't got
mentioned them.
Cisco's- They haven't got Cisco's favourite baseball team up here though.
Go on.
Can't remember the name of it.
You can't.
Deep Space Nine Niners.
Yep. So Deep Space Nine now is a lot more.
Detailed.
Well, I wouldn't say it's
have we seen,
detailed. It's more screen accurate.
Have we seen what they've done to Earth Space Dock or Earth and whatnot?
They haven't done anything to them. Deep Space Nine is the only one that got the overhaul.
I'd love to have seen anything else get an overhaul. I want to explore more of Earth, more of Starfleet.
There's a turbo lift.
I'm coming down to Quarks.
You do know that you can get into Quarks from the upper level of the promenade now.
I know, I just wanted to explore down here. Oh yes, that is proper.
What's that?
Instead of like there being a glass screen in front of Quark now, it's actually got the open space where you can see inside.
Yes.
And Quark's still at the bar. I thought he sold the bar.
No, it's not Quark, it's Hadron.
It says talk to Quark.
Really?
Yeah, it's Quark.
Bloody hell, it is. And it is Armin Shimmerman. By the
It is as
sound of
well.
it. Let me.
He's only got one piece of dialogue though.
Yeah. Yes, Dan. I don't trust Ferengis either. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. There's Andorian in front of me. Ooh. Hello. Yeah, what do you think of mine?
Oh, it's not bad. You've gone with blue though. You've gone with science. Yes, science opposite colour.
There are no colours in the Jem'Hadar.
No, I know, but I tried to make mine look a bit TOS-y with the gold command side.
Yeah, no. I just went for a colour I liked. Although it does kind of. You know what? I could have made it look like Michael Jackson. I could have gone for red and black leather style. Make it look like Thriller.
No, because then you would have to open the chat menu and start dancing.
Yeah.
Oh, can you still do that?
Yeah. What? Can you still do what? Dance?
Yeah.
Yeah. Use the go on to the chat menu. Oh
yeah, you can.
And you can still dance. Yeah.
Guys, do check out my other Star Trek Online video. I did it a while ago. It was on the anniversary special. My Federation character, I was dancing with Q to the cartoons Witch Doctor.
Yes, come here. There's another thing that's now accurate.
The dartboard.
Yes.
Although it's a bit blurry.
Excuse me. Move out of the way.
Oh, you can play darts?
Yes, you can. But you don't actually see it.
We should probably get on with the missions before we bore our viewers to death.
Yeah, I just wanted them to see, have a look at the new version of Deep Space Nine, because now a lot of the things are TV screen accurate.
Yeah, the Deep Space Nine is very TV screen accurate.
I mean, look, I'm in the infirmary here.
I mean,
it's straight opposite Quarks.
There's not a dodgy loading screen when you come into Quarks now.
Nope. You can just walk straight in.
Yeah. In here.
What?
Is she still in here then?
No, but I think he appears later on in the game. And of course, you've got. There is Garax.
Yeah, the docking ports are accurate now as well.
Yep, there is Garax. There. Yeah, I'm in Garax. I'm in Garax shop, but Garax not here. But he is coming back as well.
And you've got an original DS9 uniform on display.
Yep. And then you've got the updated one.
I don't like the updated Starfleet uniforms.
Yeah, I mean they've also look, you can also access your mail and do stuff on the promenade now. Ops is the same.
Weapons room.
Yeah, so they've moved everything into what it should actually look like.
Yeah, it must have taken a lot of time and effort to do this.
It did. You know, they had to guess. The Star Trek Online development team, who were responsible for programming things like this, actually had to guess just how high the set should be. And
if any of our viewers played it before, you know the corridors and whatnot for DS9 were just ridiculously oversized.
I mean, the fact now that when you look out of the upper promenade windows, you can actually see, the pylons and everything as well. Ops, like I say, Ops is the same.
No, it has been downscaled a bit, like the rest of it. Let's go in Cisco's office if it's still there.
Yeah, Cisco's office is still there, and the baseball is still on the desk, but it's in a glass case.
Yes, it is. We've now got Captain James Kurland in command of the station.
Yes, Kurland here. Yeah, we don't like Kurland. The thing what I would like to see, though, is I would like to see more of the station being opened up, so you could actually go onto the habitat ring.
You can actually go down to engineering and the living quarters and whatnot.
Yeah, so you could go down onto the habitat ring and see things down there.
There's a bit of a bug. I had to jump back up those ladders rather than walk up them.
Yeah. But it is really, it's a lot better.
Rapagino.
Yeah, I don't think the replicator works. Oh, that's what that noise was. It was the turbo lift. Monty Python's Flying Circus. I can't say I've ever actually watched Monty Python's Flying Circus. I really should, because it's classic British comedy.
I'll finish at Deep Space Nine because I'm eager to get these missions done.
Yep. Are we doing them as the gems first? Because they are, after all, Jem'Hadar missions.
Yeah, can do. Yeah. Just start them up and I'll accept the invite.
Right, I shall just return to my ship. I do love the fact that they've accurately put in the docking ports.
Yeah, whereas just instead of making you beam in.
Returning to ship. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the original version of Deep Space Nine they had in the game was more confusing because you had things in places that wouldn't have been in the series.
It's actually Rom's voice.
Yes.
And his Grand Nagus.
Yes. Who did you just have there? Lieutenant what? Who?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I have no one. I was talking to Rom.
No, before you talk to Rom.
Just rewind the stream a bit. Well, I don't know if it'll let you do it or it's on live actually. Oh yes it will. You can rewind it on live.
Yeah, you were talking to some...
Yeah, it was the docking coordinator.
Was it? Alright.
Let's start this up because we're at 1 hour 22 minutes now.
Yep, right. Let's go to Mission Journal. Episodes.
I've had a bit of a thought, Monty.
Yes.
If we do all the Jem'Hadar ones today on the live stream, and then tomorrow we come back and do the Federation ones.
Yeah, they'll be the same missions, but from a different perspective, obviously.
Yeah, and it gives us something else to live stream as well.
We have 6 episodes. So what I'm thinking is if we do the first episode, today as the Jem'Hadar, then we can quickly go and show our Federation characters off.
Yes, because I'm eager to show off all my ships.
And the ships and everything. And then if we come back another day, we do episode 2 as the Jem'Hadar.
Let me set everything to auto as well.
Have you not done that yet?
No, I was too busy battling.
What have I got in my inventory? 4 DS9 lockboxes, engine batteries, 4 terraforming systems, a weapon battery. Ooh, personal shield. Where's my captain? Has he got a personal shield on? What's that? Jem'Hadar personal shield. I think that's going to be better than the one I picked up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, I think I might get rid of that shield. And I've just picked up a load of random crap. What's this? Dominion transponder. Oh, hello. What's that? Honoured First Duty Officer Pack.
What is that in the free promotions?
No, it's go into your inventory.
Hang on, I'm just setting everything to.
Yeah,
random.
Dan. That obviously that is the most famous line from Star Trek. You usually always started an episode with it. Captain's log, stardate. I forget. I've been in space too long.
Yeah, unfortunately, when you log in as Federation characters, your characters don't say Captain's log.
No, they don't. Oh, hang on. Weaponry.
What does it say?
Plasma dual heavy cannons and a Polaron turret.
Inventory. Oh, they've given us a lot more inventory slots. It's 72 now.
Yes. And if you get that pack I'm telling you about. Yeah. You know, if you get that pack that I was talking about with the 1500 Zen, you get even more.
But do I activate that package on this character or the Federation character?
Well, it's Jem'Hadar, isn't it? It'll be tied to the character. It's bound to your character.
What's the transponder?
That gives you access to special missions. Frank's passport. I don't quite get that reference. But yeah, I'm gonna. Let's see more details. Provides a set of duty officers. That's what it does.
This isn't any PvE stuff.
Yes, there is.
So, PvP in this game is quite interesting as well. But if you're going up against someone who has epic gear and a super duper powerful ship, you're just going to be dead in seconds.
Yeah, see, hang on. You know, this. I preferred it when they had the featured ones at the top of the screen. Oh yeah, Frank. Yeah, he's the pug, isn't he? In Men in Black, Frank. Yeah. How's it hanging, yeah? The dog in Men in Black, the pug.
Oh yeah.
I'd forgotten about that. It's been quite a while since I've watched Men in Black, any of them. But here's the thing: I don't get why Netflix has Men in Black, the first one, and Men in Black 3, but no Men in Black 2.
It's the same with any other ones though. They've got Alvin and Chipmunks 1, 4, and 3. They just don't have the second.
Must be a licensing issue. Yeah, you know, there's some. Whoa! What's this? New duty officer assignments. Although I have no duty officers, I will get them at some point. Admiralty. Have I got any ships? Yep, I've got my Jem'Hadar fighter and my Jem'Hadar T5 upgraded.
We'll come back to those another day though.
Yes, we will. I like the galaxy map as well. I mean, look, they've completely revamped the map. And the fact that the Gamma Quadrant is a lot bigger than the Delta Quadrant, because the Delta Quadrant's only got, what, 5 or 6 sectors. The Gamma Quadrant's got 20. So there's plenty of exploring to do there.
The Delta Quadrant only has the sectors that Voyager covered.
Yeah, obviously, that's the problem.
But to anyone just tuning into the stream or watching the stream now, this is how big and vast the map is. There's so many different planets to explore. There's space stations, little space battles in between, and each planet has a different set of sort of missions. I think Monty can best describe those.
Some of the planets contained in the game have battle zones on them, so you can go and earn extra gear and reputation points and things to level up your character's progression, and it kind of it gives you things that you can use in your reputation projects, which then in turn will allow you to have better gear. So things like your shields, your weapons, all sorts really. So obviously a lot of the planets in the game aren't visitable though, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, and some of the planets obviously only have one tiny little area that you can go visit. Earth is a big disappointment because you can only beam down to Starfleet Academy. That's it.
You can't visit Marseille or anything like that.
No, you can't even visit Starfleet Command.
Well, you get a tiny little bit of Starfleet Command. Anyway, so start this mission.
Yep. Mission journal. Gamma Quadrant, storm clouds gather. Here we go.
I still yet to figure out where the front of this ship is.
The front is the... Well, obviously with your camera angle, you're looking at it at the back.
Yeah, I know, but like when you're flying it, it just looks like it's flying backwards.
Yeah, right. Did you get the thing?
No, I You've not set it as primary, that's why.
Right, yes, I will set it as primary. Active missions. No, it won't let me make it primary. Maybe you have to do this one alone.
Oh, it's because I'm team leader, that's why.
Right, well if you set it as primary then.
Gamma quadrant, is it?
No. Go to missions, go to mission journal. Episodes.
Mission journal. Episodes.
It's called Storm Clouds Gather.
Yeah, it's in the gamma quadrant section.
Yeah, and it says go to Deep Space Nine.
Right, now I need to make it primary.
Yeah. So click on active missions.
Has that done it for you?
Yes, it has. Right. When you go to Deep Space Nine. Docking. Yes, docking. I mean, look at that. It even shows you the original cast members on the screen there that have come back.
That was brilliant, is that?
Bashir's got a beard.
He grew a beard a few times in the series.
Didn't suit him, I don't think.
Well, many people who watch the CW animated what am I saying? CW universe know that he is now Ra's al Ghul in Gotham.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
I don't know, it wouldn't let me through the door then. It just says go to Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, before the storm, go to Deep Space Nine. Maybe we have to leave the system.
Yeah, maybe.
Right, sorry about the delay, guys. We're just working out the kinks.
Alright, so if I return to ship.
Whilst we're waiting for that, I shall roll a cancer stick.
Naughty, naughty.
Right, so departing system.
Oh! Fraggle. I don't. Yeah. Dan, I don't mind you making quotes. I actually quite enjoy reading them, especially if they're from films that I've seen and I actually like. I do like my sci-fi films.
I was watching the remake of Hitchhiker's Guide last night.
Oh, with Mos Def and that in it.
And
yeah.
Alan Rickman reprising his role, rest his soul.
Yeah, bless him. Alan Rickman was never in. He was. Yeah. Well, wait a minute, because I ended up on DS9 again. Because I came out after we left DS9. The screen for docking came straight up. I just depart system and come back again. Hopefully that'll do it.
Well, we can make a series out of this, guys. Do let us know in the comments if you would like to see a series of this. We can do one episode a day, or a couple of episodes a day, or a few little bits in between per day.
I don't think it'll be per day because obviously, you know, there are other commitments.
Oh yeah, I have to work and whatnot. But do let us know in the comments. Head over to Monty's channel, let him know in the comments, either during the stream or after the stream, and same for me. I mean, like to do.
Yeah, I mean, what I would like to do is when we're doing. Oh, you're not in here. Start the mission quick. There we go. What I would like to do is possibly, with our Federation characters and the fleet that we are in, I would like to maybe get them involved in something.
Yes, we are in a fleet known as Chimera. So if you're wanting to play the game, I know one of my viewers said he was going to download it. If you create a character and tell me what your character is, I will see about inviting you to the fleet. Oh dear, DS9's in a bit of shambles.
It is a bit nanas, doesn't it? Captain Nog! Deep Space Nine's been blown up quite a few times. Ready? I don't know whose these characters are. Oh, you've got 2, I've got 1.
It's like in the series when the Cardassians wanted to take their station back, they decided destroying half of it would be the best way to take it down.
I think one of the best episodes where DS9 was destroyed was the one where O'Brien gets a dose of radiation poisoning and he gets flung 6 hours into the future and he sees himself die a few times, and it turns out that the Romulans are orbiting the station.
Oh, he looked young and then he suddenly got old.
Yep.
So, remember when I was young? He just did a speed run to me.
Right.
Did you see that?
Yeah, he did, yeah. Right, so what have we got to do then?
Looks like we've got to go to Quarks. Where have we gone?
I went the other way. I'm in that room there, yes. Talk to Admiral Quinn.
Wow, he left Earth. I've never seen him anywhere else but sat in that chair in Starfleet headquarters.
Yeah, exactly. Gigawatts. What's a gigawatt? Okay, that cut me off halfway through the cutscene.
The Admiral's spoken to.
Yeah, it cut me off halfway through the cutscene.
That might have been my fault. He finished talking on my screen, so I pressed the button. I do love what they've done with it.
Where do we go?
Oh, in here.
In where?
It is, with them actually making it more accurate, it is a bit more difficult to see where you're going, with the corridors being that a bit more compressed.
I can't see no office door there. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's Datan again. Gex, yeah. Dan, I remember Gex. Deep cover gecko. Yes. I remember Gex. I remember playing it on the original PlayStation 1.
It keeps freezing every time you finish a conversation.
Yeah, it does. And sometimes when you go through the doors,
You bounce back.
yes.
I'm loving the spiral staircases. It reminds me of our old school at Monty.
Yeah. Who do we speak to in here? Chancellor Jugmock. That's General Martok. General Martok stood behind him.
Mm-hmm. He was held in stasis, otherwise he'd be dead.
Mm-hmm.
So, in one of the previous episodes, you actually saved him and found out he'd been in stasis since the end of the Dominion War.
Mm-hmm. Well, it turns out he was it turned out Martok was actually a changeling, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In DS9.
It was throughout, I think, from season 5 to the end of it, he was a changeling and no one knew.
Yeah. Oh, we've got to go to the security office. Oh yeah, that's another thing that you should have a look at, because they've actually added the holding cells.
Yeah, because before, Odo's office was just a big statue of Odo.
Yeah, so what, if you... Oh no, not that. Here, look. You come into his office, look.
Yeah,
Before you go into his office, look. Come through here. Come through the side door.
It's not authentic. Quark's not in here.
Yeah, Quark is not in here. If it was authentic, he would be in here. Mind you, Odo's not the chief of security anymore.
He might as well be. Whenever he's back here, he takes control. No, I didn't want to interact with that. I want to talk to Odo. He still hasn't mastered to change his face.
No.
If you saw that episode where they were flung into the past, he'd managed to affect it.
No, well, he obviously hasn't now. Kira! Garak! Rom!
Oh, this is a major throwback.
Yeah, Q, John Delancey, yeah.
He does come back on the Christmas ones, he does reprise his role, but he only says a few lines of dialogue.
Right, so who should we go and see first? Where do we go? I think we go... Do we go in here? Do we go into Ops?
Nope. Must be upstairs. Got the spiral staircase.
Well, I can go... I've found where Kira is.
She's the Kai now?
Yes. If you come in the Bajoran Temple, which has been recreated.
Gee, I jumped off the top floor.
There you go.
Kira Nerys. She doesn't look to have aged today.
No. But it is her.
Yeah, it is her voice.
Nana Visitor. It is great that they got a lot of the original voice, a lot of the original casts in to do it, this game.
A lot of the original cast members are always eager to reprise their roles. Like Patrick Stewart is actually coming back as Captain Picard. That has been confirmed. He's coming back for a few episodes in the new animated series and in the live action spin-off series that they're doing.
Dan, no, I didn't do a rain dance, but I could actually do with doing one because it is extremely hot here right now.
Yep, it was 32 degrees today.
And we've had a little bit of rain.
If any of our viewers are from Miami or whatnot, then that's nothing to you, but it is to us.
I need to check. No, not yet.
I think our duties is Kai.
Yeah, that's what I've just asked her. No, just ask her.
So, me and Monty would both appreciate if anybody watching could drop a quick like on this video.
Right.
Whether you're watching during the stream or after the stream, a quick like would be so appreciated.
Did you get lost there?
I thought that was something you could interact with.
Into Quarks. There he is, I found Rom. Oh, and guess who's with him?
No. Yep, Lita. She's not a hologram this time.
No.
Hey, wouldn't you be creeped out because the real one's there and then the hologram's behind her? Of course, the canon continues. After Voyager got home, they reverse engineered the Doctor's mobile emitter, and that Lita hologram has a mobile emitter.
Yeah, I've got her as one of my duty officers on my away team officers.
Yes, it's the Terran version now.
Yeah. Still, yeah. Tell you what, it's still 20 odd degrees here right now.
Yes, making sleep virtually impossible at night.
Oh, yeah. You get to see Brunt as well.
Well, even to the people tuning in and out of the stream, thank you so much, because it always counts as a view. So I appreciate that, guys.
Yes, we do. And a lot of the stuff we will be doing a lot of collaboration stuff.
Mostly on either Grand Theft Auto, The Crew 2, or Star Trek Online.
Until we find another game.
Once again, guys, if you are just tuning in, do check out our other collab video on The Crew 2. We're doing some crazy shenanigans with police vehicles, so we did a crazy police chase. It was sort of a world's scariest police chases moment, that wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good fun. Oh, here we go. We're going to speak to Garak. Oh, and guess where he is?
In the shop.
Yep.
Why wouldn't it be? It's his voice!
Yeah, of course it is.
I don't think they've got his face quite right, though.
Nah.
He's got a weird smile.
Yeah.
But you can see that when he talked, he smiled and it was really goofy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dan, Dr. McCoy, there is a reference to him in this game. And there's an accolade. And there's an accolade called He's Dead Jim.
No, that's what I called one of the characters on TOS.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Did you?
It was wearing a red shirt on the TOS character, so I called him He's Dead Jim.
I'm sure that was one of the accolades in this game as well.
Oh, it's not his store anymore.
No, of course it's not. He works for the Cardassian government now.
And the canon continues.
Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer.
Nah, Voyager's holographic doctor did some of the best ones of those. But I'm a doctor, not a peeping Tom.
No, I like the one from First Contact. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. 20 Borg about to break through that door. I'm a doctor, not a doorstop.
This isn't in my programming.
Just do it, Dan. Do anything. And then the Borg breaks and starts talking about analgesic creams.
But I hear Borg implants can be rather itchy.
Perhaps you'd like a mild analgesic? Right, where we got to go now?
Sure.
Yes. Oh balls! I tried to go out the. I tried to go through a wall that you couldn't go through.
No. I just see him as Ra's al Ghul with that beard. He's literally got the same beard as what he uses in the Gotham TV series.
And it is Bashir's voice, Alexander Siddig.
Maybe at the time when they put his likeness into the game, he was filming Gotham.
Hmm. Doesn't look like he's aged that much though, considering 30 or 40 years is supposed to have passed.
No. If you watch Gotham, when he's in Gotham, he has actually aged really well.
Ghoul or ghost looking race?
Like he left Starfleet?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's one of the questions. He left Starfleet.
Oh yeah. What's the ghoul or ghost looking race? Is it? Yeah. Are you referring to the ones that we first saw in the episode of Next Gen where they go back in time because they find Data's head in the canyon?
Oh yeah, the where they're looking for the snake.
Yes.
Can't remember the name of them. It's
It's
been that long since I watched it.
It's a really, yeah, it's a really weird one, isn't it? Why is it not letting me? Oh, there we go. I sort of know who you mean. He's speaking with Lita first or Quark?
Lita. That's not her voice.
Yes, it is Chase Masterson.
I don't know, I can't hear it properly. All I can hear is a bloody fan.
I've not got the fan on!
Yeah, somewhere.
I haven't got the fan on. The part where you need to stop the meteor in space and travel back in time.
Sorry about the delay there, guys. I was just swapping the audio.
What are you referring to an actual episode on the game, Dan? Or are you referring to an episode in one of the series?
She's talking about a mirror self now.
I know that. Because if it's the one where you... Yes, I know. Yeah, I know which one you mean. It's the one where you end up meeting Tasha Yar as well. Or was or was it one of the Agents of Yesterday ones? It might have been the Agents of Yesterday one. But I think I kind of know what you mean.
Yeah, I was listening to that.
Yeah, we will showcase that again at some point. That mission.
What's that then?
The one where you end up meeting Scotty and McCoy.
Oh yeah.
And that's the where the ghost-like creatures come in. It's basically a spin-off of yesterday's Enterprise.
There's a lot of spin-offs from yesterday's Enterprise in this game. The Tasha Yar story does actually continue in this game. In fact, it spirals off into a completely alternate timeline.
Section. What's the name of that? Yeah. What's the name of the undercover section? Because they tried to recruit Bashir in the series, didn't they?
Oh, Section 31.
Section 31, that's the one. Yes. Yeah, because they speak that Section 31 come and speak to you during that episode. Yeah, it's one of the Agents of Yesterday missions.
Yeah, I do. And I breathe it.
I liked the Daniels missions.
Yeah. The temporal missions.
Because we got to see Archer's Enterprise in battle.
I own Archer's Enterprise. NX-01.
Puny in the game. You've got to zoom the camera right in.
But they revamped it. Because there's a retro. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. When you get to a certain rank, you can't go around your ships anymore, which sucks.
Actually, we don't know if they haven't changed that yet.
Dan, yes, we hate that Drozana intro as well.
Welcome to Drozana.
Yeah, we hate that intro as well. It's one of the things that's bugged us. We also hate Commander Kurland.
Yeah, he's a bit of a douche.
Where do we go? It just says there's a group of refugees on the promenade. Oh, there we go, I found one. Right here outside the door.
Well, given the stream's nearly gone on for 2 hours, I think after this episode we should call it.
Yes, but we will be back. Not necessarily today, but hopefully very soon.
On Friday, I will be back during the day, if you are, Monty.
I will try to be. And with this heat, though, it's making me sleepy.
I'll be on during the day, but then after that I have to go meet a family member.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate the two people that have stuck around to watch the stream this long.
Yeah, I mean, it's been nice having, you know, people to speak to, and I'm enjoying the comments that are coming in from one particular viewer on my screen, and you know, we've been having a good discussion about that kind of stuff. So, the Vulcan on your Starfleet ship is more reasonable than most of Vulcans. Yeah.
But who thinks had the best token Vulcan out of the series, minus Next Gen?
Well, there wasn't a Vulcan in DS9 either, was there?
Well, apart from Next Gen and DS9.
And Voyager had 2.
Yeah, but Voyager doesn't count because he wasn't the main character.
He still appeared in several episodes.
Yeah, one where he tried to mate with Torres.
Yeah, and she bit it. Did she bite him?
No, she bit Paris.
My viewer Dan says to pow from the original series.
Yeah. Although,
what the hell? I just heard some random. Did you just hear that? On the
what?
There was some random sort of background thing on the game.
I've got a glitchy beam. Someone beaming in.
Where are you? I don't know where you are. Oh yeah, I see you're in front. I'm coming now. Yeah.
There's a glitch of someone beaming in.
Yeah, there is. Look.
It's like they can't quite materialise. The problem with that.
We need Mr. Scott.
Right, where are we supposed to go now?
Check in with your faction leader. We got to go in the turbo lift?
Don't know.
What is this?
It's not there.
What? This is just an empty room.
Yeah, it's just an empty room. I think this might have been Kenko's school classroom.
Maybe. Yeah, Scotty and his whiskey. Yeah, you can't beat Mr. Scott. Scotty, I need full power. I just can't do it anymore, Captain. I just don't have the power.
Yeah, I'll go to conference room. Stop doing that.
There you go. Oh, and it's the proper wardroom as well.
Mm-hmm. We've only seen this a few times in this game.
Whoops. Talk to General Martok.
Wait. Alright, well, let me talk to him. Must have popped up on your screen instead of mine.
Yeah, it did.
I'm just standing here gormlessly now. Oh no, take a bullet to the face.
I'm really pleased that with this game they had all the proper voice actors. Obviously Scotty was actually voiced by James Doohan's son. McCoy, I don't know what they did with McCoy.
Leonard Nimoy did make a huge appearance in this game, but sadly, after he passed away, they had to just record previous voiceovers.
I got stuck on a chair.
Oh, it's that weird species captain.
Oh, Kumake. Yeah, she's one of the because there were the two species. There was her species and another species, but it worked out that they were actually the same. They were actually from the same species.
Yeah, but they just split off from different planets centuries back.
Yes. Wayoon. Right. You speak with Kira, I'll speak with Wayoon.
So in that case, guys, you will have to alternate between the streams. I know it's been a long stream, but to get it from the different perspectives and the different dialogues, that's what you'll have to do, guys.
See, everybody seems to think that what the most famous line in Star Trek was, "Beam me up, Scotty." No. Beam me up, Scotty. Not once was that ever said.
It was Scotty, beam me up.
Yes, it was, and that was in Star Trek 4.
Because you had it on your little communicator thing.
Yes, I did.
You
Yeah,
also
my...
have a Cisco action figure.
Yeah, the viewers might be interested to know that I am a huge Star Trek fan.
Yes, he even has a uniform.
Yeah, I have the Deep Space Nine engineers uniform. So basically, Chief O'Brien's uniform.
He has a working original series communicator.
Dan, yes, we agree with that. Deanna Troy's mother was very strange. Luaxana. However,
She's a bit of a whore as well.
yeah, she was also the computer voice. And yeah, and she was actually married to Gene Roddenberry. Major L. Roddenberry Barrett.
Must have been weird when she was on Next Gen talking to the computer. She must have had to talk to herself so many different times.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You do know we're going to go into... That's the DS9 red alert, yeah. William Riker, yeah.
That's a Starfleet vessel.
Yeah. Riker was a good first officer, I will give him that. Whoa, what the flipping munchkins is that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we going to have a space battle or are we going to do both?
Both.
Uh-oh.
Get to that damaged pylon section and lock it down before the Herc.
Wait, damaged pylon? All the pylons are damaged.
Right, here we go. Oh, we're going to another area of DS9.
Ooh.
I did say I wanted to see more areas of DS9, didn't I?
Well, this is a cargo bay.
We're going to the ore processing unit and the hangar.
This cargo bay here, it's the same cargo bay where Sisto was held hostage, and in one scene he had a comm badge on and the next he didn't.
Hmm. Continuity errors.
Hmm. More like they stopped filming for a break and he forgot to take it back off.
No, you mean he forgot to put it back on?
Oh, yeah.
No, it might have been continuity because obviously they don't film them in straight. Dan, yes, the Romulan Warbird, one of them in this game, does look like the Vulcan bomber.
It does. I have to agree with that.
And the Vulcan bomber is my favourite plane of all time.
I think we know that. You're never out of it on GTA.
I am. I like flying my P-51 Mustang. I'm never out of the Spitfire on the crew. Well, actually, recently it's been the helicopter.
Security team.
Security to Cargo Bay 11.
Oh, I'm getting pushed back. I'm just activating every single perk that I've got. Oh, I got an accolade. Or boding shifter.
I got that a while ago.
My gun's not working.
No, they're taking ages to load up.
That's because when you're glowing orange, your gun doesn't work.
Bad news. The hangar security is on the verge of collapse.
The Dakota wasn't a bomber.
Let's make sure that doesn't happen.
The Dakota is a troop transport ship,
Your position you can use to do this.
which the Dakota was the British version, the DC-3 was the original plane, and it was known for the American military as the C-47. Yeah, that's another thing you've got to realise about me. I am a huge plane buff. You go that one, I'll go this one.
I don't know where they are.
They must be upstairs.
Oh yes, they are.
But I haven't actually seen the Dakota. I've sat in one at the Air Museum in Yorkshire.
We did actually see one of XH-58's, one of its last flights.
Yeah, I have another YouTube channel that has videos of the Vulcan bomber on it, taking off and landing at Doncaster Airport. So if you're interested in that, Dan, I can't, because I can't log in with my other account at the minute.
No, just leave the name of the account.
I can't remember the name of the account. I'll have to have a look, and I'll. If you drop me a message, Dan, I'll be able to. Yeah, Lincoln's the home of the Battle of Britain memorial flight, and I went there years ago, and it's a nice little place to go and visit at Coningsby, because that's where a lot of them were based, Lincolnshire and East Anglia.
Looks like the access system in this section was reset. You'll need to rotate the central column and extend the bridges in order to reach the next section.
Right. You got upstairs? Oh yeah, there you are. I'll do this one.
Alright, do we have to do them simultaneously?
I don't know. Let's have a look.
Oh no, there's something else down here.
No, there we go. The walkways. I've got the walkways over.
Oh yeah.
Which way do we go? Which way did he go? Which way did he go?
Ah!
Oh!
Grenade! No, that's the motion accelerator.
You plonker.
Oh, it's very difficult to navigate on a puny screen.
I don't have that problem.
I've only got a puny 32-inch TV.
Yeah, 49-inch.
You think he's overcompensating for something, guys?
Shut up. What? If I don't have a female to spend my money on, what am I gonna spend my money on? Oh! Hang on. Is there two walkways again?
I don't know.
Yeah, there is, I think.
I think there's two consoles.
Yeah, hang on, I'm going to the other side. How do I get up there? I can't. Has it done it?
Nope. Do we have to go back around the other way? Oh, we have to. Oh, I know what we have to do. We have to go to the other console and twist it around again. Ah, you just made me fall.
Oops, sorry.
I was going to that console.
Yeah. The thing is with a lot of the old planes now, Dan, there isn't a... They just want to destroy them because obviously they're old and they can't run them forever, and that's the thing, you know. The old piston warplanes like the Dakotas and the Spitfires and the Lancasters and everything, there's only so long that they'll be able to run for. Because they don't forget that, you know, they run on leaded fuel, which in a lot of places has been banned. So how do we do this then? It says it's upstairs. It says it's above us.
We can't get up there. Oh, the console's down there.
Down on the ground?
Ah, extend the walk. Go back upstairs. Extend the walkways.
Okay.
I think it's a two-person job.
Yeah. Extending walkways.
Nothing happened. Oh, there we go.
Right, so can you get to the other console?
I'm at the other console. All it says is retract walkways.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Dan. The Vulcan only did one mission in aggression, and it was the Falcons, yes. And in fact, there were they did it several times.
What the hell do we do?
I don't know, because the only thing that these consoles are doing is extending or retracting the walkways.
Yeah. And I'm not seeing another console anywhere.
What's this? Nothing. There is, if you look on the map. There is a green circle, but we're struggling to actually get to it at the moment.
We need to get that cylinder in the middle twisted round.
Well, that means going all the way down to the bottom again, doesn't it?
I did, but that other console doesn't work. There's only one console that works down here. Unless... Is there a console upstairs active now? Apart from the one that says extend walkways.
Nope.
We best figure it out soon because I'm getting a bit weary.
Yes.
I think our viewers will get bored of us just running around in circles.
How do you jump?
X. No, don't do that.
It says
it's above us.
Yeah, it does.
Unless we're missing like a secret door or some stairs or something.
Yep, it did, and they very with the Vulcan they very nearly ended up ditching it because they were running out of fuel. Luckily that they got another tanker in place just at the right time. The Black Book missions.
I think this may have glitched. There's no other consoles active.
No, I'm just having a... You can't zoom in on the map, that's a... Yes, you can. No, not the galaxy map, you plonker. Yeah, it says it...
trapped elsewhere as well.
Yeah, I've noticed. Well, guys, it may be a case of that we actually come back and redo this at some point, because it's causing us a bit of trouble right now.
And their away team.
You've got the away team.
What's it say? Go through the ore processing, gain access to the next level. I mean, because when you come to the bottom level, it tells you to go upstairs.
Yeah, it's telling me to go up as well. Though, yeah, Dan, the Vulcans were designed to be one way. But they didn't, they couldn't have an extended range, because that would have affected the flight characteristics. And obviously the Vulcan was designed to fly at high altitude at high speed, or low altitude at high speed, to avoid being detected.
I have an idea.
Okay, what's the idea?
Away team. Use the away team.
Yeah.
I can only place 2 of them in the same place at the same time. I can't place 1.
No, that's because that'll be mine.
It's making me control them. You press up and R2. I think these are both my away team members.
Yeah, they probably are. Can you bring the walkways back over?
Yeah.
Cardassians have some weird ways of doing things.
Yeah, just a bit. You always seem to forget that this station is Cardassian.
That is correct, Dan. It would make anyone fear it.
It just reminds me of one of those Uncharted puzzles.
Yeah. No, I was talking about the Vulcan then. The fact that the sound it would make when it was dropping bombs. But obviously the most iconic thing about the Vulcan is the sound it made when it hit 92% throttle. The howl.
Use your tricorder, see if that tells you where to go.
How do I do that?
Left on the D-pad.
No, it just says there are no anomalies in the area.
No, but it points you in the right direction.
Yeah, and it's pointing me upwards. The tin triangle. Yep. That's what she was known as. Right, I've got my... Is he follow? Yeah, I've got him now.
No, I think we might have to come back to this.
Yeah, sorry about that, chaps. There is a door where I am, but you can't do anything with it.
It's the cylinder in the middle. We need to retract the walkways and get it up here somehow. But those other consoles aren't working.
No, because it's gone upstairs now, hasn't it?
Hmm.
Well, we apologise for this, chaps. We will come back and do it another day. And hopefully we can figure out what we're going to do with it. Yeah, that was true, Dan. They did build quite a few Vulcans. The thing is now, is that most of them were destroyed, and there's only a handful of them left in museums and whatever. And obviously, XH558 was the only one that was left in a flyable condition, but unfortunately, no longer. Which is a shame, because it was such a beautiful aircraft.
Well, to anyone watching the stream at this point, if you've stuck around this long, I appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
If you're watching the stream after it's finished as well, do drop us a line in the comments if you can figure out this little puzzle. Because I seem to think it's glitched because there's no other consoles active.
And we can't seem to see a way through to the next area.
So someone who may or may not be watching this stream at this point after the stream's finished might have done this level.
Yeah, they may have done. Yeah, because there's nothing here. I can see the marker on the floor here.
I mean, next time we come on, we can always ask the fleet.
Yeah, Dan, I was lucky to see her fly the final weekend when she flew, the farewell tour. And I'd seen her a couple of times at Doncaster, taking off and landing. And I saw her on the final weekend on the Saturday at Teesside, Durham Teesside Airport. And it was a fantastic sight. But, right, guys, I think on that note, at 2 hours 21 minutes, we will be ending the stream here. But we thank you for your views, and hopefully within the next few days we'll be able to figure this out and come back and do another stream together.
Yes, so that being said, guys, this has been Gamer Dude
And Monty Wakey.
We wish you happy gaming, and we'll catch you real soon.
Yes, thank you, Dan, for the comments you've made. I have thoroughly enjoyed it, and we will see you soon.
Thank you, and thank you, Blazon, for sticking around for the entire stream. I do appreciate that.
I will, Dan. What I will do is, if you can drop me a message on YouTube, I will send you a link to the videos that I did for XH558 when I saw her at Doncaster. So, but thank you very much for staying around. We will be back soon. Take care, guys.